Hey guys, so I am here with another recent favorites video, but I wanted to go ahead and just share some items with you, and let's get into the video. I want to start off with some food because I just made it and I wanted to eat it while it's warm. So one of my recent favorite breakfast slash snacks slash desserts are bagels. Now, the way I make my bagel is probably not what you would typically do, but this is how I like it here. So what I like to do is just go ahead and, split the bagel in half, like so. Put it in the toaster or oven, however you do, until it gets, how you like it. And I like to go ahead and put cream cheese on it, just regular plain old cream cheese. And then I sprinkle, it's dripping right now, and then I sprinkle some cinnamon, and then I put some honey on top of the cinnamon, and it is literally the best breakfast, snack, dessert that you ever would have. Like, it's really, really that good. And this is actually my first time making it in probably a couple of weeks, but for like a week straight, I was eating these every day, and I just am super obsessed with it. And if you have like a sweet tooth, this is something that you can eat without feeling super, super guilty about it. But it still, has the bread and cream cheese, which isn't the best for you, but it's not the worst either. So in my book, it's good. Moving on. Next, I want to talk about just literally a couple of makeup items. The first are these ColourPop brow pencils, and I am a lover of a brow pencil. I'm not huge on like the cream eyebrow products or whatever, and this I want to just try because I think I just got it so I can have a certain amount to get free shipping. Otherwise I probably wouldn't have gotten it, but I'm glad that I did get it. I actually got this in two colors. I got this one here, which is in, I think, yeah, Banging Brunette. And then I got one that's in dark brown, I believe it's called. Now, Banging Brunette is what I have on my eyes, or on my eyebrows right now. And the reason I got this was because I heard some other YouTubers say that they like this one. And the dark brown, they would prefer this over the dark brown one. So I wanted to try both just to see which one I like better. And honestly, this one I like better just because the dark brown to me is a little bit too dark, like slightly too dark. This is like the perfect brow color for me. And I think the other one would be best for someone who had maybe darker hair or like blacker hair. Mine is just like a natural dark brown color, and the dark brown for the pencil just really, I don't know, it's just a little bit too dark for me. And it's just $5 on the ColourPop website, $5 per pencil. So they're pretty affordable, I guess, for a lot of people. And yeah, so that's my favorite brow pencil at the moment. And it also has a spoolie at the end, which is super convenient because I don't know about you, but I always have to like brush my eyebrow hairs when I'm doing my eyebrows. So that's super convenient not to have an extra spoolie on the side. And yeah, so that's my favorite brow pencil for the moment. Next, I want to talk about this other ColourPop item. This is the Ultra Matte Lipstick. I think that's what it's called. This stuff like wore off on the bottle, but this is the color Limbo, and it is so freaking gorgeous. Like, it is so pretty. And the reason I actually want to put this in here, for one, it's a nice, very, very nice fall color, but knowing me, I will wear it all year round. And it's very, I don't know, to me it's just kind of a unique a unique color. So it's like a brownish, reddish color. I don't know how to explain it, but here it looks, you know, lighter in the actual bottle, but on the spoolie it looks darker. So here's how it looks on the skin. And this is just one swipe here. So super pigmented, super pretty. This by itself is like the prettiest color I've ever seen on me, and it's probably literally one of my favorite lipsticks I have, other than Ruby Woo. That's probably my favorite, but this is probably my second favorite. Next, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite hair products. This is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Style Milk, and this is how it looks in the bottle. This is literally my favorite styling product ever that I've tried. I really haven't tried too much of the Shea Moisture products. I have probably tried a handful of them, and this by far is my favorite that I've tried of them all. And the reason I like this is because, one, it's super hydrating. Two, it's super manageable in the hair. Like, you don't need a lot to you know, get the product in your hair. All you gotta do is put a little bit on your fingertip and just put it on whatever section you need. You don't need a lot at all, which is why I really don't go through it that much. It really moisturizes your hair, and it makes it smell really good. And other people can smell it, because I've gotten compliments and questions about what's in my hair, and it's usually this, like, oh, your hair smells like coconut, and I'm like, oh yes, this. So it says that it is anti-frizz, adds moisture and shine, and it's for thick curly hair, and it's also sulfate free and color safe. So anti-frizz, moisture and shine is what I need for my hair, and my hair is thick and it is curly. So this is like, this really truly is for that type of hair, which is my hair, and it really works for me. So I would definitely suggest it for those who have you know, thick and curly hair like myself. And my hair also gets super dry. Like, my hair is kind of dry right now actually, and this is what I always have to use in order to go ahead and put some more moisture back in my hair, on top of some water, of course. And it's just the perfect styling product, and it actually defines your hairstyle. So like, what I usually do is put my hair in flat twist, and then I probably do that once or twice a week. And every time I do the flat twist in my hair, I use this, and it makes my hair super defined. Right now it's like more of a loose, like a really loose wave or more like an afro, but it definitely has you know, lost definition. But with this, it probably lasts 3 or 4 days at the most when you don't do anything to your hair. Like, the definition lasts that long in your hair or that long in my hair when I use it. I don't think it's any more than like $7 or $8. So it's not super expensive, but it definitely is worth the money. Trust me. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and get into some smell goods. My favorite, especially for the time of the year, smell goods are a must in my house. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is some wallflowers. Now, I just really got into these about a month or so ago, and I must say that I really love these things. Like, I'm super obsessed with smell goods in general, but these actually work, and I was kind of hesitant to get them because I didn't think that they would work, or they would be you know, room filling. They really smell good, and you can actually smell it in, I think to me it's more of an enclosed area that you can smell it. If it's something like your living room or your kitchen that's more, you know, widespread, you know, I don't think you'll be able to smell it in the entire vicinity of that area. But for more smaller, tighter, enclosed areas, you would definitely be able to smell this filling up that particular space. And what I love about these is that they're super affordable at Bath and Body Works. Like, unlike their candles, you know, they usually have sales on their candles and stuff like that, but you can get like 5 of these for about $18, something like that. So I don't ever pay regular price for anything from Bath and Body Works because to me it's just unnecessary, especially when they always have a sale going on. I'm never going to pay full price for anything there. That's just me. But anyways, so this one is the, Jesus, what's it called? Mahogany. It's mahogany something. It's like one of the more cologne-y scents. It's mahogany something. It's like mahogany something. With the candle, I think it comes like in a gray packaging. But anyway, this is the wallflower version, and it smells so freaking good. It smells so good. Like, it really just smells like a man. Like, straight up like a man. And so this is the actual wall refill, and this is the wall flower that you put, you know, into the actual wall so that this can work. This one is actually a nightlight, so this is why I also have it in my room, because I don't like my room like pitch black. But this is a nightlight, and I really, really love this thing here. And I don't remember how much this was, but I got this from Bath and Body Works, of course. And yeah, this is probably a little less than halfway. And I've had this in the wall for probably about, since the beginning of October. So almost, or probably right at a month at this point. So it's lasted quite a long time, and it has some more left in there. So it'll probably last me probably until the end of November or so. Something around that time. End of November, early December. But yeah, needless to say, one of these lasts a really long time. And I have another one in my hallway, which smells so good. I don't even know what kind it is, but it smells so freaking good. So yeah, I would really suggest these. And I'm going to move on to my next smell good. So my next smell good is something that I love, but I've never thought about getting these anywhere else than Bath and Body Works. I actually saw some people getting this when they were in Target, and I was asking a lady if she thought these were better than the Bath and Body Works candles, and she was like, yeah, I do. So I went ahead and tried a couple of the candles because, for one, they were on sale. I got these a couple of weeks ago. They were on sale for $7.50 when I first went to Target. And so I got, I think, 2 of them. And then I burned it, and I was like, I love these candles. Like, they're super room filling. Like, you can really, truly smell it, even in a wider area compared to Bath and Body Works, to me. So this candle is called Heritage Pumpkin, and the brand, I'm guessing, is Signature Soy. This is more of a sweet scented candle, and I usually don't like these, but this smells super, super, super good. Like, I've already burned half of it, and I really wish I would have gotten more. This one I actually, so I went to Target, got, I think, 2 of them for $7.50, or I got one that was $7.50, and I got a smaller one, which was like $5. And then I went back like a day or 2 later, and they were marked down to $4.50. So I got one that was $4.50. This one was $4.50 after it had been, you know, after it had been 7 something the day prior to. But this was $4.50 for this huge old candle. And this candle was literally filled up here. And you get a Bath and Body Works candle, which is never ever marked down that cheap usually, and does not have as much you know, product in it. So I definitely think that these are better, in my opinion. They come with more, and I think originally these are like $15, which is still cheaper than a regular priced Bath and Body Works candle. So I definitely will be looking for these around fall time at Target from now on. And then I also got this other one. This is the $5 one that I got. This is Autumn Harvest. And this is how this one looks. I don't know why it melts like this though. It's the only thing. It like melts in the middle. But probably because of the way the you know, wicks are set up. This one, has more of a, this one's sweet also, but it has more of a, I don't know how to explain it. More of like a outside, a little bit of like a woodsy or outside smell to it. But it still has like a sweet scent to it also. This one was $5 at Target. And I don't even know if they have any of these for sale anymore, because I went back to one particular Target and I didn't see them anymore. So I'm not sure if they still have them. But I would definitely make sure to go ahead and look out for these from now on. So this one, I was just looking at the bottom of it, and it says it burns up to 50 hours. Just this small one here, and this is a 15.2 ounce container. And then this one burns up to 75 hours, and this one is 21 ounces. So they're definitely worth your money. Even for $15, I probably would still get that. All right, so next are some shoes. These are like my favorite shoes that I own. They are my favorite shoes that I've seen. These are the Jordan 11s. These are the navy gum Jordans. And the reason I love these, for one, I just love the color scheme. Like, this is actually like my favorite color right here. This color blue is my favorite color. And then the tan at the bottom, I think this really adds a nice little touch to it. Instead of just being, you know, all white or having black. I think this particular color just looks really nice with this shoe. I like the construction of it. Some Jordans, I can't stand how they look, but these are like just very simple, very chic. I like the shiny bottom portion here, and then here is like more of a matte material. And I got these off of Flight Club. I wear a size, these are in a US 6. So I wear like the grade school size. So this is a US 6. I went ahead and treated myself to these. And I'm glad I did, because I'm super obsessed with them. Like, they're amazing. So next I want to talk about some music that I've been really super obsessed with the last couple of weeks. So there's 3 albums I want to go ahead and mention to you guys. And literally I've been listening to them for weeks. Literally weeks. And the first one, I'll go with one at a time. So the first one is Milestone by Chrisette Michele. It is like, all the tracks on here are just super catchy. They make you like, you can feel her on this album. Like, you can feel what she's talking about, you can feel what she's going through. Like, the stuff that she talks about on here is like what girls, women really feel like in real life. And my favorite song on here is probably I like Equal. It's probably my favorite song is Equal. It has her and Rick Ross. I don't know, I just like the song. It's not like it speaks to me, because I don't feel like I'm equal to my partner or whatever, but it's just like, I love this song. So here is like a little bit of a sneak peek to it. So yeah, and the only reason I know about this album is because my line sister was listening to it in the car, and I was like, oh, what is this? And she told me about it, and I was like, okay, I have to get this album now. And I just never heard of it until she mentioned to me, or I never heard of it until she was listening to it in the car one time, and I was just like, I have to get this album. So the album is called Milestone. I got the deluxe version by Chrisette Michele. And it has 19 songs on it. It's 67 minutes long. And it's literally like an amazing, hands down, one of the most amazing albums I've heard in a little minute. So yeah, I've been listening to this for a very, very long time. And yeah, so Equal is one of my favorites. I also like These Stones. That's one of my other favorites. To the Moon, Unbreakable. Yeah, there's a lot of songs on here that I really, really love. So yeah, I would highly suggest that album. Like, it's just really good. It's a really good album. She definitely talks about, like, you know, female empowerment and being independent, and a lot of people can definitely relate to her album. So if you can, I would definitely check out the album. And yeah, on to the next one. All right, so I know a lot of you have probably heard about this album here. I probably listened to this one more than all the other albums that I've mentioned or that I'm going to mention. And I just love all the songs on here too. But there's, you know, of course, some that I like more than others. And the album is A Seat at the Table, which is Solange's album. And it's really, truly, truly a good album. And a couple of my favorite songs on here are Weary, Cranes in the Sky, which is one of her most popular songs. Mad, that has Lil Wayne in it. That's also one of my favorites. Don't Touch My Hair, which is also one of her more popular songs. And a lot of the songs on here are just very, like, she's very, like, neo soul type of, or soul. A soul artist is completely different from Beyonce. They both have super creative visuals and super creative sounds, but they're completely opposite in their music, but they both have that common ground of creativity. And so that's what I really like about this album also. And a couple of her videos they have on YouTube, and they're super, super creative. If you haven't seen the videos, you should check those out. She also performed on SNL the other night, and I saw the clips of her performing. And she's super creative and different and just, you know, in her own world as far as her music is concerned. So I really am, you know, proud of her for that. And so the song is called A Seat at the Table, and it has 21 songs on it. It's 51 minutes long. I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek. I'm not going to play anything that's one of her more popular songs. I'm going to play this song called Mad, which is probably one of my favorite songs on the album. This is featuring Lil Wayne. So yeah, that's one of my favorite albums and one of my favorite songs on the album, Mad. Her album really is an amazing album. Like, seriously, I've been listening to it nonstop since it's been out, or since I bought it, which was a few weeks ago. So definitely worth your penny on that. So the last album I want to talk about is Young Thug's album, which is called Jeffrey. And I'm sure a lot of people have heard about it and his, like, controversial album cover, which, I mean, who cares? But anyway, a lot of the songs on here are named after, like, celebrities. They have a song. He has a song called Floyd Mayweather. He has one called Riri. Wyclef Jean. So the album, I don't know, it's just, like, super, makes you want to dance, makes you want to, like, I don't know, I typically just wouldn't get Young Thug, but again, I heard, you know, his album when I was listening, or when I was in the car with one of my friends, so I was like, let me get this album too. And I was just like, oh, like, I never heard any of the songs, and, like, she was playing, like, the whole album, and I was just like, I like all these songs. So I was, like, writing them down so I could remember the name of them, but I ended up just getting, like, the whole album. And so this is the song Guap that I am super obsessed with. Just one of them that I'm super obsessed with. And here is how it goes. Now the only thing I have against Mr. Thug is that he stood up my alma mater during their homecoming concert, and I don't appreciate that. That was whack. And they paid their hard-earned money as college students to come and see you, or to come and see him, and he didn't even show up. Like, who does that? So hopefully they get a refund or something from him, because that's trifling as heck. And yeah, that's the only thing I have against him. But his music's still hype, so I like his music, but that was whack. That was super whack. So yeah, hopefully he gets that straight and they get that straight with him. So yeah. So last but not least, I'm gonna try to finish this by 8 o'clock, which is in 2 minutes, because I'm trying to see what's going on with this election. Today's election day, and Lord knows what's gonna happen, you know, at this point. So I'm gonna try to make this quick. So my last favorites are going to be these little beads I started to make. Now I've been quite interested in making jewelry, more so bracelets. One bracelet that I made is this one here, and it's super sparkly, super girly, super shiny and diamond-esque. They're not real diamonds, but let me show you how they look a little bit closer up. So these are the beads that I used here. And I freaking love these bracelets. Now this one I did more of in a stretchy. This one I did here more of a stretchy bracelet. And I have a couple more that I made that I did make clasps with. This is like a custom one that I just made for myself just to practice. But this is a custom one I did for my sorority. So it has like our sorority letters here, and then just some of the colors here. They actually have a lot of some of them have the same beads on it, but they're all completely different in style. So I'm super obsessed with them. And I'm also going to show you one that another item that I made, but that's not a bracelet. So this last little item here is a belly chain that I made, and it's super simple yet very different, unique. It has like a little bit of sparkle to it, but still simplistic enough. This is the only one that I've made so far, but I'm super obsessed with it, and I can't wait to delve into, you know, more of these little belly beads here. And this one is kind of how it, I guess, will look. And then I also have like the little screw here, so you can just screw it on like so, and then it'll just lay here. This one's like a stretchy one that I made. And yeah, so I'm thinking about selling the items that I've shown you here, but I'm not 100% sure how I want to go about it yet. But definitely keep a lookout on my YouTube channel, my Instagram, which is ebs_beautiful, EBS_beautiful, and I will definitely keep you guys updated. And I'm going to be making a lot more jewelry pieces, so because I want to go ahead and keep you guys updated on the items that I'm making and where to buy them and such and such and such. And so yeah, that is the end of my recent favorites, guys. I really hope that you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. And I'm going to try to keep the videos coming. I'm working, and I try to film and edit on my days off, which is once or twice a week. So I'm definitely trying to be a little bit more hands-on with my YouTube. And yeah, please follow me on Instagram. I gave you the Instagram name, and it'll also be in the description box. And I really hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. My name is Ebony, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys, see you later.